We all enjoy eating delicious food. But did you know that every year, a massive amount of perfectly good food is thrown away in the United States? Let's dive into what food waste is, why it's a problem, and how we can all help reduce it at home. What is food waste? Food waste happens when edible food is thrown away instead of being eaten. In the United States alone, we waste over 130 billion pounds of food every year. That's about 30% of all the food we produce. Why is food waste a problem? Food waste isn't just about throwing away food. It's a bigger issue than that. When food is wasted, it often ends up in landfills where it rots and releases methane, a greenhouse gas that contributes to climate change. Growing and producing food also requires a lot of water. For example, it takes 100 buckets of water to grow the crops needed to make just one loaf of bread, and 54 buckets of water to produce one chicken. When we waste food, we're also wasting the water and other resources used to produce it. How can I reduce food waste at home? Reducing food waste at home is easier than you might think. Here are some simple steps you can take. Plan your meals. Sit down with your family and plan out what you're going to eat for the week. This way, you only buy the groceries you need, which helps reduce the chances of food going to waste. Get creative with leftovers. Instead of throwing away extra food, try turning it into something new. For example, stale bread can be made into breadcrumbs, and slightly wilted vegetables can be turned into a delicious soup. Store food properly. Proper storage is key to making food last longer. Use airtight containers, freeze leftovers, and make sure you know how to store different types of food. Understand food labels. Pay attention to food labels like use by and best before. Use by means the food should be eaten by the date on the label, while best before means the food is best eaten before the date, but it's usually still safe to eat afterwards. Another great way to reduce food waste is by composting or recycling food scraps. Reducing food waste is something everyone can do, and it starts with small steps at home. If each person takes small actions, we can work together to stop food waste and make the world a better place. For more information and resources related to food waste, head to twinkl.com.